Hello everyone, welcome to Quantifiers. So students, today I have taken a question which came as a doubt to me. The question is related to the topic of geometry. It's a very good question and very relevant from exams point of view. So I thought let's make it as the question of the day. So I hope most of you must have tried that question. Now let's come to the question. Yeah, anyone who has still not tried this question, students, please pause the video and give this question a try. Okay, so I hope all of you have tried it. Now, as always, before I discuss the solution, let me quickly tell you a small concept. Students, in any triangle, there is a point which is equidistant from all the vertices. The point which is equidistant from all the vertices. Students, this point is known as circumcenter. Okay, this point is known as circumcenter. Again, I'm repeating, the point which is equidistant from all the vertices is known as circumcenter. And let's say if this is A, this is B, this is C, and the point which is equidistant from all the vertices is, let's say, O. So students, OA will be equal to OB, will be equal to OC, and will be equal to what? It will be equal to the circumradius. It will be equal to the circumradius. So this will be capital R, this is capital R, this is capital R. And taking O as the center and OA, OB, OC as the radius, we can draw a circle. We can draw a circle which is known as circumcircle. Okay? So you should know about this concept, then only you can solve the question. Now let's come to the question. So triangle PQR, and there is a point I which is equidistant from all the vertices. So let's say this is point I, is equidistant from all the vertices. So PQR, PQ is 13, QR is 14, PR is 15, and this is point I. And just now I told you IP, IQ, IR, they will be circumradius. They will be the circumradius. So capital R, and capital R. Now students, just look at the required triangle. We need to find area of QIR. We need to find area of QIR. Now I know the base, right? If I take QR as the base, and if I can find the height, I'll get the answer. If I can find the height, I'll get the answer. Now students, first of all, can I say QIR will definitely be an isosceles triangle, because IQ is equal to IR, so it will be an isosceles triangle. And I hope all of you remember the concept which I have told you in an isosceles triangle. Let me draw it here. In an isosceles triangle, if we draw altitude to the third side, right? This is the third side, the unequal side, okay? The unequal side. Unequal side pe if we draw an altitude, it will also be the median, it will also be the angular bisector. So this altitude will also be the median. So if it will be the median, can I say this will be 7 and this will also be 7? Now students, if I can find the height, I'll get the answer. Now to find the height, what I'll do is I'll try to figure out the circumradius. I'll try to figure out capital R. If I can find capital R, I can apply Pythagoras in this triangle and I'll get the height. Okay. I'll repeat once again. If I can find capital R, I can find the height using Pythagoras theorem and I'll get my answer. Now, how will you find capital R? Now students, all of us know this formula that area of triangle is equal to product of sides ABC divided by 4 times capital R, And one more thing I told you, students, the only scalene triangle which you need to remember, I mean the area which you need to remember is of the triangle having sides 13, 14 and 15. This is the only scalene triangle जिसका area आपको पता होना चाहिए. Area of this triangle is 84. I would rather suggest you to remember this area else you have to apply Heron's formula, and that will take time. Okay, so it's better you remember it, that area of triangle is 84 with sides 13, 14 and 15. Now students, using this particular formula, what will we get? We'll get area of triangle 84, product of sides, that is 13 into 14 into 15 divided by 4 times capital R. Now if you solve this, 14 into 6 is 84, and now 3 into 2 is 6, 3 into 5 is 15. And students, you can see now capital R, it comes out to be 13 into 5 divided by 2 into 4, that is 65 by 8. Capital R comes out to be 65 by 8. Now students, I know that capital R is 65 by 8. Now in this particular triangle, let's say this point I've taken as O. So in triangle IOR, I can apply Pythagoras theorem. So IO, let me take it to be small x. I need to find small x. So if I can find the value of x, I'll get the area. So I can say now applying Pythagoras theorem, x square, okay, x square will be equal to 65 by 8 square and minus 7 square. Now students, here I would suggest you, it's better to apply the formula a plus b, a minus b, because this is a square minus b square. So better to apply the formula a plus b, a minus b. That will make it less calculative. So 65 by 8 plus 7, 65 by 8 plus 7. So that will be 121 by 8. Okay, so that is a plus b, into a minus b. Now a minus b will be 65 by 8 minus 7, 65 by 8 minus 7. So that is 9 by 8. Now from here we can find the value of x. X will be equal to, from square root of 121 is 11, square root of 9 is 3, and in the denominator we have 8 square, so we'll get a 8. From here we'll get the value of x, which comes out to be 33 by 8. Okay, 33 by 8. So students, now we know the value of x, which is 33 by 8. So we can easily find the area of this triangle QIR, half into base. Now base is what? Base is 14. And height we have calculated 33 by 8. So now students, if we solve it, we'll get 231 by 8. So if you solve it, it is slightly less than 29. Slightly less than 29. So approximate area will be 29. So guys, it's a great question. I hope all of you enjoyed it. Yeah, thank you everyone.